Everything you're about to hear today goes against every career advice you have been given. We were taught to study hard, get a good job, retire happily. But what if I tell you that entire blueprint is not wrong but is just incomplete? Hello, I'm Lipsa. Welcome to my channel Decode with Lipsa. Today we are going to decode 5 mental models that will completely change the way you see career, success, and life. Let's go. So imagine you are 17 years old and everyone asks this question: what do you want to become? An engineer, a doctor, an entrepreneur? Exactly what? But nobody asks this simple question: what kind of life do you want? And I think that's where the problem begins. We almost spend years choosing a career without ever asking, why are you choosing it? So recently I read a book called The Pathless Path by Paul Millard. So it did not tell me to quit my job, it did not tell me to become an entrepreneur, but it almost changed my mindset, the way I look career, the way I look success, the way I look at my life. But it did something much more dangerous. It made me question about everything. And today I'm going to share you those 5 lessons I learned the way I think about my work. Lesson number 1: stop playing someone else's game. Let me ask you one question: why do you want the career you are chasing? So seriously, give it a pause, think for a second, and then ask yourself, what is that exact reason of choosing that career? Is it because you want it genuinely or because everyone around you respects it? Is that? Paul calls this the prestige game. Society has already decided which career deserves applause. So we chase applause. But prestige and fulfillment are two different things. You can be respected for your career. There is no contentment, there is no fulfillment, then you are in the wrong path. So here is the question: if salaries were hidden, job titles disappeared, or LinkedIn never existed, would you choose the same career? And if the answer is no, 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 maybe you have been playing someone else's game. So the biggest lesson you get here is define success before chasing it. What success mean to you? What success look like for you? Coming to lesson number 2. Your career is not a marriage. Most people think career is like getting married. You have to stick for the rest of your life. Once you choose career, you are stuck forever. But think about a successful company. You will see many ups and downs. There is no shortcut. They launch products, they fail at it, test ideas, improve, they change their plan. But we do not allow ourselves that freedom to test and trial, to work on something that we want. We never give the chance to ourselves because the standard has been set by the society. You have been taught that this is the standard of success. Success look like this and you have to pursue it, you have to chase it. But Paul did not wake up one day and know exactly what he wanted in life. He experimented, he wrote, he invested, he tried and failed. He learned again and again in life. The biggest mistake we make is waiting for certainty, and we must accept this, that clarity is nothing without action or before action. If we will not take one action, then how will we know that this particular thing is my thing and I want to work on it? So you need to treat your career as a series of experiments. Then only you can come to a conclusion that okay, this is something I want to do, this is the career I want to pursue. Now coming to lesson number 3: passion is overrated. Everyone says that follow your passion, do this, do that. That sounds great. But what if you don't know what is your passion? Most people don't. So instead of asking, what is my passion? I don't know about it. Ask yourself, what work I enjoy the most without looking at the clock? What kind of problems I love solving? So passion is not something is the starting point, but is something which comes after a lot of work and experiment. When you do not paint, you don't know that you love painting. It makes you forget the time, it makes you indulge yourself. So when you try to paint, then only you know, okay, this is what I love, this is my passion. So instead of asking yourself going for this direction or that direction, sit, think, try, experiment, do different things and see what exactly that thing is which interests you. Now, coming to the fourth one, build options, not just income. Imagine two people both on the same salary. One depends entirely on that one job, but the other has skills, investments, side project, a network. So, who has more freedom? Probably the second person. So, freedom is not something comes alone with money. It's created by option. The more options you have, the less fear controls your decision. So build optionality instead of dependency, because when you stick to one particular thing, you start getting that fear to lose that particular thing. But if you have options, so definitely you will have that confidence within yourself and no fear can beat you. Now, coming to the fifth lesson, which is very important for your life, design your life before your career. This was personally my biggest takeaway. Some people enjoy corporate life, some want to build business, some want flexibility, some want stability. Nothing is wrong or right, but the mistake is assuming that there is one correct answer. So don't ask which career is best or which is worst. Ask yourself what kind of life you want to live, what work you enjoy doing, how can you satisfy yourself. So before designing your career, before planning your career, design your life. So after reading this book, I realized that we unconsciously decide something which is not for ourselves. Whether you stay in your current job, you switch job, or build something of your own, make sure the choice you made is for you, that it aligns with your personality. For example, think of a salesperson. If he is an introvert and he is into sales, will that align? Will your personality align your career choice? So that will clash, and there the problem will begin. You will feel irritated. Monday morning feels like a punishment for you. So that should not happen. When you really enjoy your work, then only you feel the fulfillment, the contentment within yourself. So if no one could judge you, what would you choose? So let me know your answer in the comment section below. And if you found this video helpful, like, share and subscribe to Decode with Lipsa, and I will see you in the next video.